Hi, hello, it's Diana. Welcome, or if you've been here before, welcome back. So, I'm having a really hard time finding the perfect time for me to sit down and film. I am very busy and I started going to church, so I just can't find time. So I was like, you know what the heck? I'm just gonna do this in like a vlog style type of video just so that I can do a couple things that I have to do within my collection, because I'm just waiting for that time that I'm able to sit down and I just can't find that. So I'm gonna do it in increments of days. I'm just gonna start watering my collection. I have done the bare minimal. I haven't been fertilizing. I haven't been trimming the old crusty dusty leaves. I haven't showered my plants ever since I put the beneficials. So that is something that I want to do within the next couple of weeks, just because I want to buy more beneficials. But for now, I'm just going to water those that needs water and prune and remove, all the dead leaves that I need to remove. And while I do that, I'm just going to walk around with my notebook and a pen so that I can write down all the things that I want to do. And I'm looking around because I know there's a lot of things. I haven't been filming. So yeah, I did rearrange my living room. We were trying to see what's the best way for us to rearrange the small space that we have so that we can put up our Christmas tree. And we have decided that we're going to remove the dining table. We're just going to put it away, store it in our basement and get a smaller one, because the space is quite tight and most of my plants are getting large to the point where we're running out of space. So let's go ahead and get some watering done and prune whoever needs to be pruned and clean up whoever needs to get cleaned up for now. Don't mind my robe. I'm cooking. It's 7 o'clock at night, and yeah, I'm just gonna start seeing which ones need water. I know this one does. Oh, fungus gnats. That's another thing. I'm gonna have to start using the mosquito bits again, because I'm starting to see a lot of fungus gnats. Oh yeah, this one have not spider mites, beneficial mites. I could see them crawling. All right, so there is a lot of active movement. I'm surprised how long these mites have lasted. But yeah, actually, just to show you guys my terrarium, this is my Dark Black Michelle. It's giving me a new leaf. So she needs a water. I think this one needs a water too. Yep. I'm gonna water this one as well. You were fine. I know that you need a shower. That too. They're so dusty. I know that you need some water. So I actually rearranged my plans. I cleaned everything. I wiped out everything yesterday. It was a very hectic day. I was actually planning on starting to film this video yesterday, but I just didn't have the energy, you guys. I just didn't. There's a couple plants that stood in their regular spots, but most of them I did end up moving and rearranging. Yeah, this one needs a drink. I think this one does too. Yes. Yep. Look at the roots on this one. Okay. I keep on looking at this one because the soil looks a little bit dry, but I don't, you know, I'm just gonna let it be. See this, I'm gonna take this time to tell you guys that just because the weather is changing and it started to get colder outside, do not neglect your plants. I've been doing that. I've been thinking that just because it's getting colder, it's not hot, that they haven't been using a lot of water, but I have the heater running, so I don't know. I think it's even worse in the winter time when you have the heater running all the time. But yeah, don't do me. Don't do the same thing I do. You see, like, this is completely dry. I don't know how long has this been like this, but just to show you guys. Pues sal. Sal. This one has given me this leaf. She put out this leaf and now she's working on another one. This one is growing so fast. Just gonna set that one there. I don't know if I should water this one from like the top, because this was a thirsty girl. And she's not looking quite well. She is looking very lush though. Also, I'm sorry if you guys are able to hear my slow cooker. Is that what it's called? My pressure pot. This terrarium I actually bought because I have plans to use this on a different plant, and I bought it because of the Hoya Matilde that's in here. So this is one thing that I'm gonna write in my notebook because I gotta get to this. I'm gonna put a begonia in here, my begonia Burberry Mimosa. I'm gonna set it up in this terrarium. But I want to take that Matilde and pot it up with my other one. Well, she's actually on the other side of the living room, but I want to pot that together. So I have my handy dandy notebook, and I already started writing a couple things. So I have a couple new Hoyas. I gotta pot them up. I mean, repot them. So that's that. I think these on the back, I'm just gonna turn this on so that it looks brighter in here. This one's good. That one's good for now. Now this one, she looks fine. She has a dead leaf right here, or almost gone. I just removed that. I don't think this one needs to be watered. No, she does not. I just want to inspect her and see what's going on here. Yeah, I think I should give them some food, some fertilizer, because I just haven't been good at that. And so I've seen that they're starting to decrease on their size a little bit. And yeah, I think I should water this one. This one has a crispy leaf here that I just like keep on cutting off little by little. So right here. It's just crispy, and I can't do this with one hand. I'm gonna try. Okay. There it goes. It looks a lot better. But this one is growing a ton too, and she has flower a lot lately. Okay, so this one's I'm just gonna put back just because they don't need to drain Oh wait, where did I have this one? I don't think that one was there. I think this one was over there. And then this one was here. Was it? Oh, I don't remember. Maybe? Is that the way it was? I don't know. I don't remember, but I'm just going to leave it like that. These propagation, we're going to go over them. That is actually one of the things that I want to get done. And one of the things that I want to write down on my list. But if anyone is interested in some alocasia black velvet, let me know, because once this gives me another leaf, I'm just gonna get rid of this 4 plants in here. I have tons of alocasia black velvet, and I'm really just ready to give those away. So if you're interested, this is the one that I'm gonna write down, because this needs to be in a deeper pot. So this one seems fine. She's just a little bit top heavy. Look at this. Yeah, she needs a repot. We're gonna give her a better setup than that. And then this one is dry, but look at her latest leaf, and she is in caterpillar. I can't believe how good this plant is doing. I actually thought that I was gonna lose it, but she came back from the brain of death. So this is one of the Hoyas that I ended up buying at Shakespeare's Garden a little bit over a week ago. This is Hoya Shepardii. Yeah, the Shepardii, and I actually got this plant because it looks very similar to the it's a fern. The fern that looks like blue, oily blue. I'm not really sure how that fern, what's the proper name for that fern, but that's the reason why I got this one, because the leaf is kind of similar to that. They actually had that fern at Gardens Shakespeare's, but it was pricey. It was like $70, and it's $70 that I can't afford at the moment. So I settled for this Hoya Shepardii. She's cute. Now, should I water this? I think I should. These, I know for sure they need some TLC, some water. This one's fine. Oh, let me show you guys. Which is crazy because this one wasn't doing anything for the longest. I actually repotted this one not too long ago. But I did mention how this one wasn't doing anything in semi-hydro. So I ended up repotting her in soil, and look at her. Look at her. This is another one that came back from the dead, basically. I thought this plant wasn't gonna make it, but she's still here with me. La naturaleza me habla de ti. Okay, and this one seems to be fine, but I also want to show you guys. Look at all those buds. She's gonna start flowering soon, and I'm excited. I'm excited. Oh my god, if anyone knows where can I find a variegated Christmas, Thanksgiving, Easter, whichever cacti, please let me know, because I'm dying for one. I can't wait to get my hands on one. All right, it's starting to get hot. Okay, so this section here, I completely changed this. My vista shell was a little bit closer to the to this wall, and so I ended up taking my aglonema from this corner here. I'll show you guys where I ended up setting her, but for now this is it. And I ended up moving my Thai constellation over on this section. I know it's a little, I mean, she was in front of the window, but I wasn't able to appreciate her leaves, so I decided to move her here. She still receives light from the south window, and since the sun is sitting a little bit lower in the sky, she gets sun from the window that she was in. She's just not receiving it like full force like she used to be. But we're gonna trim a couple of her leaves. I'm not sure if she needs a water. I don't think she does. Just want to look at her root system, or maybe she does. I think I'm gonna water her, but first I'm gonna snip this leaf, this one, and I'm actually thinking of removing these leaves. As you can see, she is looking for that light source because this one is starting to face that way. So I'm not sure if I should remove this leaf as well. What do you guys think? I'm just gonna put her here for now. Let me get my shears. So for sure, I'm gonna get rid of this one and this one. Bye bye. Gone. Now if I put her back the way she should be, you see, because this is just not looking right, and I don't want to get rid of this leaf. It's still a beautiful leaf, but oh boy, I don't know what to do. Maybe I should just leave it because she can photosynthesize from that leaf. I'm just gonna leave it for now. But let me take her to the sink. Okay, and right here I ended up putting my baby, what is this? My baby rubber? Is that what it's called? I'm not sure. Anyway, she was getting way too tall for the visual shelf, so I ended up popping her here. I have my baby Thai constellation here, which is not, she's not doing good. She's not doing great, but we'll see what happens. And then back here, which I'm gonna take out because I do have to water her, is my God, this is my gloriosum. For the longest time I was calling this a glorious, but I just figure out that she's crawling, so she's actually a glorious. I put some moss here so that she could root down to the bottom. I'm gonna see if I can train her to like go around, because yeah, I don't know, but I'm gonna remove these leaves right here because they're just yellowing off and she's not looking quite cute. But yeah, what the heck is this? I just feel like shopping it here. What do you guys think? Should I? Let me know. Oh my god, I'm sweating. I'm hot. All right, so so Thai constellation doesn't need any water. My baby rubber, right, let me check if this one needs water, which I don't think she does. Yes, she does. She does. So down here, I'm gonna bring you guys a little bit down. So down here, my Calathea, what is this? I always forget the name of this plant. Whatever. There's the whatever plant. I'm going to trim the yellow leaves that she has. And there's a couple ones that just are not, they're completely dry, you see. There's a couple ones that are not looking good, like this one. She has a lot of spider mite damage here. Yeah, this is one of the plants that suffered from spider mites, and she hasn't been doing ever since. So let's pray for her, y'all. Let's pray for her. She's losing a lot of leaves. She's losing a lot of leaves. Now on this section here, back here, I have my Jacqueline. So back here, I have my Jacqueline. She hasn't given me any leaf yet. Maybe I should. Oh, this is bone dried. Yeah, I think I need to water this. Some of her roots are not looking good, but for the majority part of it, seems pretty good, I guess. Yeah. I'm just waiting for this plant to give me a leaf. She is a slow grower. Now this is my, oh my God, names. My brain is just not working properly. Philodendron mamii. She definitely needs a water soon. She's gonna need more moss to fill the pot because she is reaching the last bit of moss. But she's doing great. She's doing phenomenal. I haven't changed that plant over there. That is my Syndapsis exotica. I actually left my Crimson Queen up here, and she's getting that long tendril, really long tendril. So yeah, let me check if she needs some water. She does not, so let's just put her back nice and easy because she has a lot of baby leaf and we don't want to disturb them. I actually put my begonia venosa here, and I'm gonna see if I do something to like hook her backwards because she is very top heavy and she's leaning forward. Most likely this plant I'm gonna turn it around just so that she could get light from the south facing window. But yeah, she's looking great. Don't mind the share here. I have my phone standing here. My Hoya corniana splash here, and then these cacti here. Then over here, I ended up putting a lot more plants than what I previously had. Miss Mummy is still here. I actually ended up pinning her up because she's growing. She's growing a lot. Does she need water? Probably, yes. And so I ended up moving both of my begonia listata and this begonia that I don't know the name of it because this one was looking a lot pale underneath the grow lights. So maybe she needs a lower lighting situation, so that's why I have her here. I actually moved my syngonium, whatever the syngonium is. She was getting very tall for the visual shelf, so now she's living under my TV stand. Pink Princess is still there, and then this one I'm actually gonna water in place because I have a couple vines. I'm gonna see if I put something on this so that she could climb up, but I'm gonna water her in place, and we also got to clean up a couple leaves back there. Okay, so actually both of my begonias, my listata and the other begonia, needed some water, so I took some time to go ahead and water those. And now I'm just gonna remove this leaf right here. Oh, did I shop by mistake one that I wasn't supposed to? Yes. What the heck, Diane? Oh my God. And I'm pretty sure I've seen another one here. Yes, look at it right here. So I'm just gonna chop that one off. And now I have my watering can here. I'm just gonna, how am I gonna do this? All right. Let's take that out of there. I don't know how I'm gonna do this. And once again, that is just plain water, because remember that I haven't been fertilizing my plants, which I definitely should be doing, but yeah, I haven't. You guys. I've been very busy, very lazy, a lot of things going on. Okay, so I'm just gonna put this back here, move this back there, and now put my pink princess here. All right. Oh, that leaf. Maybe I should just like, should I take it out? I mean, it's still green. I'm just gonna leave it for now. But mother plant Maharani, babies Maharanis, then my party time plant here. I don't know what she's doing, but I don't know. Nova actually bit the crap out of her. So yeah. This plant, I gotta do something with her too. Oh, she's thirsty. Stop it. Okay, so first of all, she's thirsty, and that's the reason why she's leaning so forward. We are definitely gonna give her water now. But let me see, where's my notebook, because I have to upsize that one. This is my Dieffenbachia. What are you? Camille? I always forget the name of this one too. Yes, my Dieffenbachia Camille. Oh my god, I thought she was gonna tip forward. And I actually put my variegated musa or variegated banana tree over on this section here, and she looks massive. I don't think you guys are able to see how big she's getting, but she's getting massive. Look at these leaves. So nice and gorgeous. And I have a couple more. Oh, this is another thing that I want to do. So I want to chop these and put them in a bigger pot. And I have the babies, which are over there. That baby, I actually want to put a pot up here. I think I gotta water these. So I'm just gonna water these to my red tail cactus, and oh my god, what is going on with the names? My paradoxa. I watered them yesterday. I think I gotta water those too. Those, I left them in their individual spots. And then I ended up putting my terrarium, that is the pallidiflorum, over on this wall. And I actually ended up changing my Hoya linearis over to this section because she's looking a little pale, and I think that she's receiving a lot of light. So I think she needs a water. I ended up putting my, what are you? Begonia. My Hoya Petroniae here. She's looking so cute. Look at her. So full and lush. Fichia is still here. And then next to it is still my Hoya. My goodness. What is going on with the names? Hoya Pollinera. That's the outer variegated. Aglaonemas. Look at me. What the heck? Dragon's Breath, Alocasia, and then this is my pink dragon. I have the Matelde here, which is the I'm gonna pot the new one with this one. And then this is my Silver Splash, my Croniana Silver Splash. I ended up potting, I think I have this repot in a video, but I ended up potting my all green spider plant, and then my pride and joy. This, you guys, if you've been here before, you will know that this is my pride and joy. This is my baby. I truly love this plant. There's one yellow leaf over there that I'm gonna go ahead and trim. So I have my snake plant here just because she was getting too tall for the visual shelf, and I ended up putting my pothos. This is the names Manjula pothos. I was gonna look at the tag. My Manjula pothos. I ended up setting it here. So my phone is dying, so I'm just gonna yeah, she's not looking so good. I think this has to do with me overwatering this. But yeah. Just gonna chop this leaf off. And ever since the oh, stop it, Diane. I just chopped this new leaf. What the heck? Yo, I don't know what's going on with my brain today. I do not know what's going on with my brain today. There. What was I saying? Oh yeah, that I've been overwatering this pole because for some reason the bottom portion of it, it's very hard for me to water. And so yeah, I'm just gonna water this one in place because I know she needs a little bit of water right here on the bottom, but I'm just trying to get to this really, really fast. My Monstera Deliciosa needs a water, so I'm gonna take her over to the sink. I ended up putting my jade plant here. I think all these 3 plants needs water. My jewel orchid, my pothos. This is part of the Frozen Jade, but she just lost its variation. And then this is my Syngonium albo, Bonnie, spider plant. And I actually wanted to show you guys this. I'm not gonna turn on the lights because this one is set up on a timer, in a different timer than my visual shelf, but I ended up getting this Hoya Sunrise. Look at her. Isn't she stunning? Stunning, stunning. Look at her. Hopefully I'm able to show you guys better with a better lighting tomorrow. This one is actually doing pretty good. She's giving me new growth right here, so I have faith in her. And then this is my Hoya sigillatus. Hoya hushkaliana. Look at the little blooms. She's about to bloom anytime now. Do you guys see those 2 peduncles? I don't want to disturb them. Same, that's my Hoya. The names, you guys. The names. Ondulata. This is my Hoya Ondulata. It doesn't have a tag. I gotta give her a tag. My Hoya Ondulata is down there, and then I have my Hoya Compacta over here. She has new growth coming in. So I actually ended up moving my Aglonema Silver Bay here, and I'm actually liking the way this is looking. Hopefully this plant it's doing better now, but I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. And this I gotta fix because it's crooked and it's bothering me. And then I actually ended up putting the table down there, which I'm actually glad that those plants are back there because my kids kept on knocking them over. My oldest one knocked my crystallinum crossed with magnificum, and then the little ones kept on disturbing the leaves on my hybrid. All these plants, they need a water, and those on top there. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna finish writing all the things that I gotta write, and I also gotta tackle. I'm sweating because it's hot. I want to take this off, but my pajamas underneath are not appropriate for YouTube. So, I gotta tackle my cabinet. I actually wanna upsize a couple of my plants and pot the ones that are the same together because I have like multiple pots that are just like missed sorts, and so I gotta start getting on my game. I will see you guys hopefully tomorrow. If not, I guess whenever I see you guys, but it's gonna be in a second for you guys. Hi, hello, y'all. Welcome back. It is indeed the next day. I'm actually happy and glad that I was able to film the next day. I got watering and I cleaned up all of my plants yesterday, so I'm going to start cleaning up my pond so that I can start tackling the primrose willow and see if we can start tackling my cabinet, because that is something that I have neglected for months now. I think that the last time that I went in there and did something was before the summer even started, and that was just like cleaning the whole inside of the cabinet. So I want to get everyone sorted out. Good morning, everyone, and welcome back. Well, I just grabbed a couple supplies, a couple plants, and I'm just gonna knock them out, just because if I wait for the perfect timing, I will never have the time to actually sit down and do something. So with that being said, I have this tall base. I'm actually gonna leave those beads, rocks, whatever you want to call them, I'm just gonna leave them there. I am gonna be adding a little bit of pond to the bottom, and I'm gonna transfer this syngonium into this vase, just because this is growing a little bit wonky. And yeah, something taller, I think it will be perfect for her. And then I'm gonna reuse this container for my primrose willow. I have actually been waiting for new pods, 5-inch pods, because there's I have to repot my terrariums, my alocasias, and I need 5-inch pods. So yeah, we got to get this situated because this is happening every other day. So I'm just gonna take my syngonium out of here, plug her in that new vase, and we'll work on the other one. Let me bring you guys down. All right, so maybe I should me see if I can dump some of this water inside here. Just like, okay. Look at that, you guys. I'm just gonna plug it. Wow. Okay, I think I'm actually gonna remove. So I actually think I'm gonna remove that pond on the bottom, just because we don't need it. We don't need it. Should I like try to break the root ball and just a little bit? I think that's gonna be our best bet. Just a little bit. Oh, damn, what the heck? Well, now I'm not gonna be able to use that pot. Oh crap, I don't have anything else that I'm able to use. She's gonna be staying in here for quite some time now. She is definitely going to be staying in here for some time now. So what I can actually do is whenever she's top heavy again on the top, I can just like take some of that, some of the beads or whatever they're called, and just plug her a little bit down. But yeah, I'm just gonna leave her here. She's cute. Now. Oh boy. All right, so I actually found this, which I think is a better idea. I'm just gonna try to remove it as gently as possible because there's a lot of roots on the bottom. Uh-oh, it's stuck. All right. I'm gonna have to break all these roots. I'm just gonna have to because they're stuck on the wick. She'll be fine though. Yeah, there you go. Look, all this fell. I mean, it didn't fall. I broke those roots. All right. Maybe I should have waited until I water this one, but it's whatever. I like literally watered this plant 2 days ago. Was it 2 days ago? Was it yesterday? I don't remember, but okay, so I'm gonna work on this. This little piece, I'm gonna put it in this one, and then these bigger pieces, I think I want to put them here. Well, I actually thought that this was bigger than this, but anyways, I'm just going to shop this right here. And I'm gonna remove this bottom piece and I'm gonna plug them in here. Same thing with this one. Remove the bottom leaves. And plug it here. And then I will discard this and put this one in here. All right, so that's that. I'm gonna go ahead and water these and put them back in their spot and see what can I grab next. Okay, so I'm gonna work on this. I'm gonna take the Mathilde, excuse me, I'm gonna take the Mathilde out of here. Let me see how I do this. Oh, she's coming out easy, is she? Yes, she is. Oh, she's on a plug. Okay, so this is actually her root system. I was not expecting for this plant to be rooted the way that she is, so it's gonna be very hard for me to plug this in. I'm thinking that I'm gonna have to unpot this one so that I can pot them up together. And do not mind my dirty mat. I mean, it's not dirty, it has water stains. So I'm gonna remove this one out of here. I'm actually glad that I'm doing this because I saw something in here and I wasn't sure if it was root lilies or I don't know, what is that? It doesn't seem to be root lilies. It's just weird. Could it be root lilies? I'm not really sure. I don't know, what is that? I'm not sure what it is though. I'm really not sure. What the heck? Could it be roommates? I don't know. Let me know if you guys know. And hopefully she doesn't have roommates. Hello everyone. Welcome back to another day. If my voice sounds raspy, I was sick for the last 2 days, so excuse the voice. I actually wanted to sit down and film yesterday, but I was just not feeling good. I had a fever. I still don't feel good and I'm still out of breath, but I'm feeling a lot better. Anyways, I wanted to tackle my cabinet and I thought I was planning on doing the whole cabinet, but I'm just gonna skip it. And I actually want to pot up all my alocasia silver dragons, so I'm just gonna do that plant and just sort them all in one pot. I had to order a new self-watering pot because the only ones that I had available was 2-inch, and if I'm putting multiple plants in one pot, obviously I need a bigger one. So I went ahead and ordered, I believe these are 4-inch pots. I'll double check, make sure that I leave it here on the screen. But yeah, those arrived yesterday, so I was actually planning on filming this video yesterday. I wasn't feeling good. Anyways, I'm sweating already. So I'm going to pot up my silver dragons all together, and I actually want to pot up all my propagations that I have scattered all over the place. Okay, so I have my 2 plants here. They usually come with a wick, the clear pot, and the reservoir pot. So I'm just gonna put my wick through the 2 bigger holes. Gonna fill this with pond. That wasn't smart. That was not smart at all. Okay. And now, so this one is a mist-sort pot. I have a alocasia heterophylla or dragon's breath, and I have my silver dragon. I'm just gonna try to remove my silver dragon. I'm pretty sure I'm not gonna be able to do that because I have a feeling that all the roots are gonna be like intertwining with each other. Yeah, that's not gonna happen. Ugh. All right. Okay, so I know for sure, I know that I have more heterophylla in my cabinet. Do I want to sort them out now? I do not. Look, I just plug a corm. Okay. Oh, look, this is a baby corm. I'm pretty sure that looks like it could be heterophylla. Dragon's breath. All right. So this is one of them. This is the root system. Very nice and robust. Oh, look at this corm. It is rooting already. Okay, now let's do the other one. Just gonna try to remove the wick. Okay. I'm just going to remove some of this pond. And I can also see there's some root rot, but I can see a lot of corms. I'm gonna try not to disturb them. But yeah, I can see a lot of corms. All right. I just gave them a nice thorough water, and now I'm going to fill the reservoir. This is just fertilized water, Miracle Grow fertilizer. That's all set. And now for this one, Okay, so I actually have two different pots in here. I don't know how the root system on this is going to be. I'm gonna try to get as much as substrate from here as I can. Oh, I am so sorry. There's a spider in there, and I think I just killed. No, she's still alive. I am so sorry, but I'm going to disturb you. So I'm gonna try to remove as much substrate as I can from here. But I'm gonna take this little buddy out. Whoa. Whoa. Alright, so I gave it a nice throw water as well. And now for this one, I'm gonna put my begonia baby remosa, whatever it is, in the terrarium and see if I can maintain it alive. She has been doing phenomenal in here, so I'm thinking that she should be okay here. So I don't know if this begonia is going to end up rooting, but I'm just gonna give it a go. I'm gonna pluck this leaf here and see what happens. She does have that tiny growth point right there, so we will see what happens. There's two different begonias in there. I don't know if you guys are gonna be able to see it, but that's that. So I have my begonia berry hermosa, which is over there, and then I have my Miss Mummy, whatever it is, over here. And I'm gonna cover this up, treat it like a terrarium, and hope for the best. Okay, now I'm going to do my Syngonium Wendenlii. I'm not really sure how to say it, but I have one in this pot. Oh my god. And I know that I have another one. I just gotta look for it. I think they're here. Yeah. So, oh, I actually have two in here. Yikes. I'm trying to be as gentle as possible. Okay. So, this is another one. This is actually the third time. No, is it? 1, 2, 2. No, this is my fourth time trying with this plant. Yo, that's crazy. I can't believe I killed 3 plants already. This is my fourth time. And this is actually the first time that I'm gonna try to do it in semi-hydro. I might be successful at it now. All right, so this is one cutting, and that's the root system. This is the second cutting, and that's the root system. And now for the third cutting, she just pushed out this new leaf, and that is the root system. Okay, so I went ahead and got one of those 2-inch self-watering pots, doing the same thing, doing a knot, sticking the wick through. I'm going to fill the bottom with some pond. I really do love a mature leaf, but there's something about the baby plants. So that's that. I am gonna give it some fertilized water. Okay, so this is my Syngonium frosted heart. I'm gonna go ahead and plot this on this clear pot. I gotta rinse it, but she's gonna go in regular soil. So I am gonna be giving her some support. I just gotta buy a steak or something for her. Okay, so this is actually the cup where I ended up taking the silver dragon. I rinsed it, and let me just pull my pot out again because I'm going to do the begonia Miss Mummy. So I actually had this one in a self-watering pot as well, but it was in soil and she did not do good. So I'm gonna give it another try, but this time I'm going to try it in pot and see if she does better. So I hope she does. This is one of my favorite begonias. Well, I think that all the begonias that I have in my collection, I really do appreciate, love, and I would like to keep them in my collection. So I hope none of them croak. All right, I'm gonna rinse this and then I'm going to fertilize it. I'm gonna dump this perlite out and fill this with new fresh perlite. We'll just wait and see what happens. I put all the corms over on this side, and then I have my Hoya cuttings, my Crimson Queen cuttings here and here, and then I have the baby alocasia Jacqueline in here. All right, you guys, it's been a couple of days since my last clip. I'm still not feeling good, but really glad that I was able to sit down and get some plant chores done. If you watched the whole entire video, leave me a leaf or a plant emoji. I really appreciate each and every one of you for sticking around and spending the time with me. If you enjoyed this video, please do all the nice things down below. Like this video if you enjoyed it. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And I am looking forward to seeing you guys in my next one. Bye.